Tel Aviv has been looking into the foundation. And Imtiaz, what have you learned?
Well, we've asked the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation,
where are these guys?
affiliate Safe Reach Solutions, for an on-camera interview, but frankly, with no luck. Now, Safe Reach Solutions,
I got 40 ammo, bro.
a publicly listed address here in Israel, which we visited, and we're left with even more questions. In central Tel Aviv, this building, undergoing extensive renovations, is the publicly listed Israeli address of Safe Reach Solutions, or SRS. We went to see if we could talk to someone from the Wyoming registered company about their operations in Gaza. What we've been told is that, by the woman we've spoken to, is that there's only one person, one family in this building. She asked us to obscure her identity to protect her privacy. The woman who lives in this building didn't want to speak to us on camera, but what she did tell us is that there is an apartment in this building that is rented out as an Airbnb, and that a group of Americans, well-dressed Americans as she described them, stayed there for a few nights. The company and the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation are on the ground inside Gaza, along with these armed American private security contractors. Here they come. Seen and heard here at a humanitarian aid distribution hub, where for 3 consecutive days there were scenes of chaos and death nearby. The bodies of those killed and injured on Sunday can be seen lying on the sand as the sun rose. The Hamas-run Ministry of Health say in total, over 100 Palestinians have been killed and hundreds more wounded since then, with almost all suffering from bullet or shrapnel wounds. GHF and the Israeli military originally denied that any violence...
Now, where we going?
Statement, the IDF said it targeted, quote, a few individuals who pose a security threat. But a CBS News team was at the funeral of a mother of 8, Rena Cross, who was shot dead on her way to retrieve an aid parcel from the GHF hub this morning. Her children now simply inconsolable.
Imtiaz, what more have you been able to find out, if you have, about the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation?
Well, what we know is that Safe Reach Solutions, the main group providing armed security in Gaza, is run by Philip Riley, a former senior CIA officer. We also know that Jake Wood, a former U.S. Marine, led fundraising for the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation up until around a week ago, when he resigned over concerns about GHF's independence.
No, I didn't see. I didn't have the field of view.
Donors have not yet been made public, and the Israeli government
I might have to change that.
denied providing any financial support to the group or its affiliates. We did learn that both GHF and Safe Reach Solutions are registered as companies in Delaware and Wyoming, respectively, and have been set up in a way that's been described as, quote, deliberate.
Yo, they're right under us. Right under us.
And their financing.
Imtiaz tied up tonight.
Still ahead,
Easy.
Newsline Quinn on sand from the Sahara, heading for the beaches of Florida. I'm David Schechter in Houston.
There's no way, dude.
Polluted cities in America. Now the Trump administration is allowing some businesses here and across the
Right behind the rock.
to exceed some pollution limits.
Knocked him.
Tonight, in America. I'm Scott McFarland. The FBI has a striking warning for parents whose kids recently got cell phones. That's next on the CBS Evening News.
Is your asthma rescue a dinosaur? Air Super is the only asthma rescue inhaler FDA approved to treat symptoms and help prevent asthma attacks. Air Super should not be used as a device treatment for
Knocked him.
Get medical help right away when breathing doesn't improve or worsens, or for serious allergic reactions like rash,
Knocked him.
swelling, trouble breathing or swallowing, or chest pain. Using Air Super more than prescribed could be life-threatening. Serious side effects include increased risk of thrush or infections or heart problems like faster heart rate and higher blood pressure. Ask your doctor if Air Super is right for you.
Hey, Sweaty.
On me.
Sweetie, you good?
Someone stole my Old Spice Beauty Perseverant. Now I'm smelling like Perseverant.
I did. Where's 24/7 sweat protection?
You did this to my bits.
On Chewy, save 35% and shop all your favorite brands. For any taste or any diet. At prices you love, delivered fast.
That was toxic. I ain't gonna lie.
For low prices, for life or pets, there's Chewy.
Our brains are incredible, but memory can get complicated. That's why we created new Nariva Memory 3D. It supports your short-term, long-term, and working memory. Take it from me. An elephant never.
What's his man? Did you guys man?
Remember Nariva.
Nah, I got 2 kills. And the one that I just thirst, he was down. He didn't die. He's gonna pick him up.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Don't miss Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
Today I choose a town to scream for common cancer. Give me Shonagon for
Excuse me? You just need a prescription.
victory!
Jeez, he picked him up, bro.
Average risk, not high risk. False positive and negative results may occur. Ask your provider for Cologuard. Satellite windshield chips can turn into windshield cracks. But at least you can go to SafeLight.com and schedule a fix in minutes. With flexible payment options, get it fixed now and pay later. Only at SafeLight.com.
I'm up here.
It's a new kind of high-tech crime, sextortion.
Perpetrators target young people online and
Broke.
to post explicit images of them. Here's Scott McFarlane.
Riley Bassford's world fell apart in just a few hours, says his mom, Mary Roden.
I think certainly Riley was afraid, ashamed.
He was 15 years old, a high school football player from Potsdam, New York, who'd just begun using social media, when a predator pretending to be a teenage girl convinced Bassford to share private, illicit images of himself on a messenger app, then threatened to reveal the pictures and demanded money.
What do you think he was thinking after they demanded $3,500?
I think he must have been worried about being embarrassed.
He died by suicide 5 hours after receiving the first message.
Police and
Broken.
were leaving slowly, so then it's like, oh, he's definitely dead, right? Because they were gonna save him.
He's dead.
They'd be going fast right now.
FBI records reviewed by CBS News show a spike in reports of sex.
He's picking him up.
2019. Lauren Collins, the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children, says Trump has also seen a surge in cases targeting teen boys.
They're seeing the children.
That's a profit center. Give us half of the money.
This is like something we've never seen before. We're used to people being able to reach out to engage in chat with children for sexual reasons. They want the images. They want to be able to maybe meet up. Now,
Over here.
They want money.
The extorters aren't across the street or across the state. Many are across the globe, including in the Ivory Coast, where the FBI
Knocked him.
charged with a scheme to extort Ryan Bass, a 17-year-old
Oh, this dude is.
San Jose, California. Another boy who died by suicide just hours after being sextorted.
Safety groups say the predators are also targeting boys because they believe boys are less willing to report this to authorities out of humiliation. But also, Marisa John, because so many of us with teenage kids have had the conversation with daughters, but not with our sons, something we all have to fix.
Indeed, Scott McFarlane in Washington. Thank you, Scott.
To the weather now, and Lonnie Quinn is tracking tornadoes in the heartland.
And dust in the wind, dust from the Sahara reaching the United States. Lonnie, what's up with that?
That's right.
He's right here, bro.
It shows you the power of the jet stream right now. Those tornado warnings over the huge chance. Raised now by flash flood warnings. Look at this. That car is in
Bro, he's weak.
too heavy, too fast. They're trapped in there. There are people in there as we got you a little bit early. We taped this video. The rescue workers are out there trying to get them out. Just be careful.
Right here on me.
Right now, the potential for something like that.
Bro, we can't let this guy die. I mean,
We can say Oklahoma is out there for tonight, and there's also still a chance maybe even some twist in the attitude. I gotta show you now. One picture that sort of really paints the picture of how thick the smoke can be out there. This is in Marquette, Michigan. You can't see anything because, okay, they've got some clouds out there, they've got a lot of smoke. Air quality all the way up to 296. 300 is hazardous for any.
take this.
Take a look here, though.
Take the portal.
Can you get to? That's it. Close the window. Guys, this is San Juan, Puerto Rico. No, that is not any sort of you know, wildfire smoke out there. That is
Heal up, heal up.
They're dealing with it right now. Some of that smoke could make
Good
its way to
stuff.
that dust could make its way to the Florida coastline by the time we get to say the next day or two. But right now, that's the very latest, guys. Just shows, like I said, the power of that jet stream. How it can take a storm miles, hundreds of thousands of miles away and bring it to your area. Gentlemen, thank you.
He's weak.
One rollback of environmental regulations is heading inland, especially in the Florida communities.
That is the next item in America. Next.
Oh my god. Oh man, I'm back.
She was diagnosed with Alzheimer's. Then she developed agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. She started verbally lashing out, breaking.
I am so back.
Wandering at night. These symptoms were different. So we asked her doctor for more help. Difficulty is the only medication.
He's down.
Reduce symptoms of agitation that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis have symptoms
On me.
report fever,
Wait.
and confusion, which
There's no way. He's right here.
controlled muscle movements, which may
Yup.
high blood sugar can lead to coma or death, weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. I'm glad I asked for help. Ask your reference doctor today about Rexulti. Moments matter. Mira Joy, the overwhelming after your life to go. Miralax works naturally with the water in your body. Miralax, free your gut to free your mood.
Did you know taking Zyzol at night relieves allergies while you sleep? So you wake refreshed for a more productive day. Get 24-hour continuous relief that does not fade. Be wise all, take Zyzol at night.
Easy.
Hey, look like a walk in the park. Because of my dad's PTSD, he couldn't leave our house before getting beat. Thank you, Dog Chow, for helping more veterans like my dad get a life-changing PTSD service dog.
Join the more than 7 million adults, like Maria, who take and knows that bit. I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes 10 years ago. It was overwhelming, but it didn't stop me from opening my own salon. I'm Maria, and this is what my Ozempic era looks like. I'm lowering my A1C, and I lost some weight too. I also learned some people take Ozempic to lower the risk
Oh,
of cardiovascular
I need help.
events like stroke, heart attack, or death, and others take it to lower the risk of worsening chronic kidney disease. Don't share needles or pens.
I got the.
Don't take if you or your family have MTC, MEN2, or if allergic to it. Stop taking and get medical help right away if you get a lump or swelling in your neck or any of these allergic reactions. Tell your provider if you plan to have surgery or a procedure prior nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Serious side effects may include inflamed pancreas, gallbladder or severe stomach problems, or changes in vision. Call your prescriber if you have any of these symptoms. Taking of the sulfonylurea or insulin may raise low blood sugar risk. Common side effects include nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach pain, constipation. Some side effects lead to dehydration.
Oh, it's us versus them.
Problems. Discover the GLP-1 with the most FDA-approved uses. Ozempic.
Yeah, let's go. No.
A young lotto winner goes to her boyfriend and take off with their $5 million winnings. Inside Edition next on your CBS station.
45 seconds remain.
President Trump is easing regulations designed to protect the environment. His EPA administrator says they're a burden on industry, and the rollback will spur the economy. In tonight's Eye in America,
No.
in Houston,
What?
voted by the American Lung Association as one of the most polluted cities in the nation.
In Houston, talking to folks who live next to an oil refinery. Do you know what's in the air?
No, to be honest, we don't. I don't.
All right.
And I've been here my whole life.
When we first visited here in December, President Donald Trump had just been elected, promising the energy industry he would roll back environmental regulations that protect the air quality.
The last thing we want is some sort of cancer cluster.
Now that he's in office, Trump's Environmental Protection Agency is slashing and reconsidering dozens of rules designed to fight pollution and firing many of the EPA staffers who enforce the rules that remain.
I think of pollution as a silent, invisible killer.
Dr. Winston Liao at the University of Houston treats patients who run a higher risk of lung disease, asthma, and heart attacks.
due to emissions from oil refineries, chemical plants, and coal plants.
How much do we know about how the air in Houston affects human health? There are these tiny particles, and they're so small that they bypass a lot of our defenses, and then they start injuring all sorts of tissue in our body.
A 2018